Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and go into our hologram. The button's right in front of you. Go ahead, turn it on, and step into your hologram. As you step into the hologram, you come to this clearing. It's a place that you've been before. It's a place that feels very comfortable. You created it. And you can feel the welcoming energy to you, to your body. And as you look around, there is a trail that you see right in front of you. Go ahead, follow the trail. And as you walk this trail, on one side, there is a lot of wildflowers. And you can smell the fragrances of these wildflowers. It changes with time. If you come here in the spring, it's a different fragrance. In the summer, same thing. Now that we're in the fall, it's a different fragrance. And in the not too far distance, you can hear water running. It's a river. And you can hear the water running again and hitting against the rocks. It's very lulling. And if it wasn't because of the birds and the other critters in the woods, you could probably just sit in one place and be lulled to sleep, in a very restful sleep, created by nature. And as you keep walking, you come to a place we haven't been for about a year or so. The caves. And as you can see, although you haven't been here, it has been maintained because that's what it's about. Your hologram. You maintain every inch of your hologram. And the caves, the entrance to the caves, still just like you left it a year ago. So let's go into the cave. And we know that we have, this cave leads to several places. This cave has corridors. And depending which one you take, one might take you to Egypt. Another one might take you to Romania. And so forth. And there's one corridor that takes you to the Pleiades. But the one that we're going to take today is the other one. We're going to visit Arcturus. Arcturus is the planet of the Arcturians. But we got to prepare for that. Because it's a very high vibrating location. And we have been doing that this past week. And what we need to do now is go ahead, create a 12 pointed star on top of your head. And out of each point, let an energy bar come down and meet below your feet. And then drop 5 rings horizontally over the vertical energy bars. 5 energetic rings. You create your EMF grid that way. Remember we did this? This is how you have to go when you travel intergalactically, interdimension. Because Arcturus is not in the 3rd or even 5th dimension. So let your body be in this grid for a little bit. I want you, as we're getting used to being in the grid, go inside your body. Check for wellness. Check how your body is responding to being in the grid. The grid will prevent EMF from taking your body off balance. EMF can really take the human body out of balance. The human body is very delicate, energetically very delicate. And when we go to Arcturus, we got to make sure that you are well protected. So just relax in your grid. And as you relax in the grid, connect with Arcturus, with your guide, Arcturian guide, if you have one. If you don't, you might want to do the visualization from, I think it was last week, where we met one, where we met our guides. And just tell them you're coming. And as our body get used to being inside the grid, now it's time to walk down the corridor. And as we walk down the corridor, we go into the Stargate that leads us to Arcturus. And as we go through the Stargate, there is a hallway that joins the Stargate of our cave to Arcturus. And in this hallway, you see all types of colors that light up the path. It's not that long, but this path is what's taking us through the dimensions and to the locations of our destination. And as we reach the other side, your guide is there. And we get to see the Arcturus, Tomar's Tower, Tomar's place. Tomar is an Arcturian. And in this place, there is a big building, hexagon building, that's built on a lake, big lake, big, 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 several miles long. In the middle of the lake, you can see something radiating light. And before I tell you what it is, I want you to feel inside your body. How is your body responding? How are your cells responding? You can see there is this big thing that is luminescent, like it has a light inside of it. Doesn't matter if it's day or night, you can see there's something huge in this huge lake. And yes, there is something there. It is this mile-long crystal. The crystal is in water in this lake because it's very powerful crystal. The water dims its power somewhat. If the crystal was to be taken out of water, exposed, so that you have direct contact with it, it would disappear because of the strength of the energy. It will be too much for you. Not because you're a human, but it will also be too much for the Arcturians, even though they are already more advanced than we are. This place is the place that ascended masters come to restore themselves, to recharge their batteries, if you will. So let's go ahead and sit here for a while and soak in the energy. And imagine yourself being like a lotus flower, open all the way to receiving the energies. And like the ascended masters, let this crystal recharge your battery. It's been a long week. It's been a long time, over 3 billion years, to get where we are. So let this crystal energy restore and recharge you. I'll be quiet for a bit. Good job. Next to you is your Arcturian guide. But look around. Who else is here? You're never alone. Who would have thought that they will find us here, huh? It's now our home. It's not our place. But they joined us here too. The others. It's become a place of gathering. Wherever we go, it's a place that we all gather as a family, as a soul tribe that we are. And the gratitude that they have for you is big. And much gratitude back to you for all that you're doing. And to Source, the creator of all that is, the universe. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Especially for the extra help we got this past week. Thank you for restoring all friends. All friendships. We welcome new friends. We look forward to being a contribution to the restoration of the planet. Thank you. And with that, we return to our home base. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming here today. We all came in peace. We all live in peace. Thank you. Let's go back to the way we came. Thank your Arcturian guide with a promise that we shall meet again. And let's get back into that Stargate that will take us back to our home. And once again, we step through that hall, that corridor that unites the two stargates between Arcturus and Earth. And once again, we're back at the cave. In the middle of the cave, as we enter the cave, in the middle of it, there is kind of like a sunbeam that comes down. So just go ahead and sit here for a bit and anchor yourself to a gold vein on earth. If you're a male, imagine a rope coming out of your first chakra and anchor yourself to a gold vein. If you're a female, imagine a rope coming out of your second chakra and anchor yourself to a gold vein. And share with earth the energies received by that beautiful crystal in Arcturus. Sharing with the earth so that the earth will have it and it will use it for its benefit. And whenever you want to tap into it, you can tap into it too. And as you contribute these energies to the earth, pull energy from the earth to you so that you're well grounded. Good job. How's your body feeling? Could you do you feel the difference between here and when we were at the lake? It's okay if you don't. It's a matter of practicing. So let's go ahead and go outside the cave. And go ahead and take a couple deep breaths of this beautiful clean air, loaded with all types of fragrances of the fall. And can you hear nature talking back to you? The river welcoming you back. The air kissing your cheek, your forehead. We are one. You are everything you see. I am that. I am. The earth knows you. Gaia knows you. Can you sense the earth sharing the energies with everything and everyone? And just because you are brave enough to experiment with something new experience something new. I wonder what this will change. I wonder what changes this will create. And with that, let's go ahead and return to our bodies gently and with ease. And let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, rub your face, and open your eyes.